calm down. Please.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Best be on my way.
There is work to do.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Very well.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. Please, I can handle myself. It's others that are the issue. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. It's out forever.
I should speak up.
This is no fortress.
Ready and willing.
My pleasure.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me. No one's stopped me yet. Can't slow down.
We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody druids look like they might turn on us.
And again. Swing and swing and...
Children!
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Roland shows off his thunder wave.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
What I do? Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. It's that, or teach them to beg for their lives. The goblins will chase us to Baldur's Gate, and these kids know it. A warrior like you could lift their spirits. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Seems like a good moment
Again.
to talk.
Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Well, I'm in no position to turn down help. I need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword. Like this, you mean? Step, step, strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Die if I met Eroica reeking of this place. Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
What am I to do?
No time to rest.
Salutations.
A long way to go still.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Lunge.
Excellent.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would find a troll.
You're an idiot.
Light on my feet.
The waiting's getting to me. We can at least make a run for it.
At the ready.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed. Oh, I'll bless you, all right. Here it comes, you little beast. That goblin won't be the last.
Something over there.
That's it.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Must be careful.
He's boring. Let's find another one. Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
What path lies before me?
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Swift as my feet can carry me. Have to keep going.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
Time for a little death.
Pretty stubborn for a
Did
man.
some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
We'll do it my way.
Onward.
Here we go again.
Let's light them up. The subtle approach. Yes. Allow me to demonstrate. With ease. Torment!
If not over, then through. What's in here?
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
What's next, I wonder? I must keep going.
Can't give up now. How much farther can I go?
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name.
They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. A matter of coin. Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired. Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. It is done. Eager for battle.
All right. What now?
Speak. Chook. You believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Fate spins. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a Very well. Choose. fate. Dost thou require a new...
Moving in.
Something the matter? All right.
I have something to ask.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. Anything more we should discuss? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud. No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. Anything more we should discuss? I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Well met. That's the
pride of the gate.
These things have stayed interesting.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready, and just...
Time to press ahead.
How can I help? With pleasure. Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Ah, yes. The good old days. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture? Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born. This is the annotated version, of course. Exactly. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I need a quick word.
Question for you. Have you ever heard a banshee's scream? For the best that you haven't. An agonizing wail. Loud enough to wake the dead and shrill enough to shatter a golden goblet. I thought it the most terrible noise in all 16 planes. But there's one even more fearsome than that. The doubt in our minds crying out for attention. It's hopeless, it says. Stop resisting. Give up and give in. Doubt is the greatest villain we face. Greater than all the hell's devils. Greater than a murderous god. Most people don't find it so easy to conquer. It's a good thing for us that we aren't most people. Slay your doubt and nothing can stop you. Not a demon, not a dragon, and certainly not an illithid worm. I'm glad to see you're not one to give up. Well met.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen. Indeed you could. We're all doing surprisingly well, given the circumstances. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer. Well, now you're just being close-minded. There are some lovely ways to go. I've watched urchins freeze to death in the street. It looks peaceful, just like falling asleep. Oh, I see how it is. Fine, but if they botch it, don't come bleeding to me. Need something?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant? Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Breathe deep and move.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. I can't bear to imagine a powerful friend with a keen... Anything more we should discuss? The Frontiers demanded a blade. A classic drama. A staunch fight. But that... Anything more we should discuss? We should pay her a visit. That...
The pride of the gate. Let's get going. Another step forward.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here.
Very well.
The gift. It is.
Let's move.
Speak. Chuck. As you...
Something the matter? All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the... Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must have... Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
On my way.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers.
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you... They need to go on. I take it you get the picture? This is the annotated version, of course. Any expert will agree, this is...
Question for you. Have you ever heard a banshee's scream? I thought it the most terrible noise in all the... I'm... Well met.
I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison? Well, now you're... I've watched urchins freeze to death in the street. It looks peaceful, just like falling asleep. A fine choice. I can think of some nightshades that are deliciously fatal. If they're mixed well, you'll just close your eyes and drift away. And if they're not, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously. Oh, my boy. I'd like to see you try. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical. Yes?
Fate, dost thou require a new...
I couldn't help but overhear... Well, all right. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant? Ha! Adorable. But your timing is awful. Whatever the Mind Flayer's plans were, those dragons spoiled them. That doesn't make our situation less dangerous. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally. Speak.
Yes?
ready.
Take your...
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
No one back home will ever believe this. Time to press ahead. Never a dull moment. Open up. Defender of the people. I've got a long road ahead. On my way.
Be careful. There are traps about. Hardly a challenge.
Still alive, so that's progress. Never wanted the easy path.
Watch your back. Watch the shadows.
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready. I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear. Something's on my mind.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right? I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion. No! I'm just an idiot. I wanted an edge against the goblins, and I got it. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. But the old lady, she warned me of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates. Deadly serious. Still, the sooner this wears off, the better. Oh, the bloody things to happen! If this isn't the most boring post in the Grove, I don't know what is. Come on! Just move! Come on! Just move! of all the bloody things to happen.
First step is the hardest.
One more time.
Die if I let Rowan get reeking of this place. You never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Sharp as ever.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Done. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
This way.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Very well.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Best be on my way.
What to bring?
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Done.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Yes? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I guess I'll... It sounds...
What's up for discussion?
Speak. It is done.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
By Mordai's eyes, my friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
There. Done.
Gods deliver.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? Then I needn't make it again. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Done.
Speak. Shook. You believe, as you say.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Tools take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Right. I've got food.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
No helping it.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I'd do for some salt.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
The scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
The pride of the gate.
Someone there?
How long until Roland shows off his...
You've had your share. Leave some for the rest.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
You. Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't...
Let's get on with it.
I'd better do the talking.
You'd best to fill your belly now.
What now? All right.
You'd best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Not as bad as it could have.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Take care now, sweetie.
These boots have seen everything.
Nearly ready.
I need some time alone. Please.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing.
Die if I met Leroica reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins. I'm fighting next time, no matter what Asherak says.
Don't push it, kid. If you see trouble, then run. Only fight if you have to.
What? Oh, yeah.
Look at them beaming.
Sharp as ever.
Swing and swivel and wait. Wait.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
Until Roland shows off his thunder wave.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Looking ahead.
Wait.
Another step forward.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
We can at least make a run for it.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
My thunder wave.
I keep dreaming I'll wake up with my throat slit. May your sleep be more pleasant.
Here's hoping we all make it in one piece.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts.
I want to have a word.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid. They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'll have to...
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
It must be time by now.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Easy money.
Yeah, right. True.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
I miss my forge.
Bex?
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
Dennis?
I ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
You sound like your father. To put my hands on everything.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
You're an idiot.
I ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we true.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
God, that sounds like heaven.
Won't be long now. One more trip, then we can really rest.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing, and I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
I suppose we'll start in the...
Easy money. Yeah, right.
Damn goblins!
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed. Well, finally. Someone who ain't got horns where their good sense should be. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard. Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
You lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off! I will!
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
Wound looks clean.
This is a nightmare.
Moving ahead.
Oh. You little split-tongued freak!
Probably not. It's just tin and glass. Here! Take it! Not sure why you care so much about it, honestly.
Scram! Before I give you something to care about! Kid's lucky you were here.
Nearly ready.
No helping it. We're exposed now. Die if I met Leroic reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
I love you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Oh, it was his caravan.
Something good here, I hope.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I should speak up.
We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting for death sober.
Have you spoken to Korga? Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Commander!
Just Zevlor to me.
Seems simple enough. Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. What are they?
Keep your distance, darling.
I'm ready. Whatever it is.
Time to rest.
Harry, we can at least make a run for it.
Keep your blade close.
I want to learn a trick too. Something only I know.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
You can do that.
Can't give up now. One day I'll catch a break.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it. Tails it is! There. Happy? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. You got it. One sec. That's what I got. Nothing cool.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps. Think you could stand back a...
If not over, then through.
Please, let us through!
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, Hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Do all the damn rituals you want. Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Rather you not get eaten by...
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Very well.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
What have you heard? Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
If you insist.
All the damn rituals you want! We're not leaving till it's safe!
Scared of you? You there! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Where am I needed? A word, if I may.
All right. What now? I have to keep going.
Sure, why not?
Light on my feet.
Defender of the people, checking things out.
Please,
concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle? Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it. Yes. Yes. This is perfect.
Time for a chat.
I thought you were Halsey.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsey? Promise me a mate.
Outsider, away!
Ah, I do wish I could understand.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move. Nothing here for you.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks? The keepers of this place, they change their form to fit their need. They become birds to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside. Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Still breathing, despite everything. Don't waste a step.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
road ahead.
You hear all right, Hart?
Yes, I'm quite aware.
What path lies before me? Let's see what this does.
Am I needed?
In umbram cretus, sanguine eiuratus.
Ah, my grizzled friend.
How much farther can I go?
Ever onward. Sure, why not?
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
You're trespassing. This is my territory. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground.
I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but...
These trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have. Swift as my feet can carry me. Better be cautious. Breathe deep and move. I need to find a way forward.
Complexum. Complexum.
Something's on my mind. With haste.
My faith protects me.
I've wished to live in more interesting times. Moving in.
Defender of the people. One move ahead.
The squirrel lunges at your foot
and bite.
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
How about this?
Ollie?
These tricks.
Let's move.
Should mind my step.
I want to have a word.
Time to press ahead.
Breathe deep and move. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Should mind my step.
Leave no trace.
I can't even catch my breath. No time for mercy.
Concentrate.
fleet of foot.
Let's find some prey.
Another step forward.
What's next, I wonder?
Take you. Take you.
At least things have stayed interesting.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. Ironies. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you. Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever in my memory. Now take my regards back to that pouting Ironies and leave me alone. Then our interests barely intersect. I'm sure there are other bugbears to kill. Best of luck finding them.
Sharp as ever.
Let's get on with it.
Well, hello.
There's no time to waste.
Never a dull moment. Let's get going. Have to keep going.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow. I had the same thought. And it's just going to keep happening.
What's next?
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs. You think? That's something, at least. We're not trained fighters, though. I'm guessing you have plenty of both. Be nice if I could say the same for myself. It'd be even nicer if we were on the road to Baldur's Gate already. If the road was clear, a 10 days walk maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world. We're being watched.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. By all rights, he was a good man. I saw enough of him to agree. And I'm tired of good people dying. That's for sure.
Defender of the people. Let's chew the fat.
The squirrel lunges at your foot.
You're trespassing. This is my territory. How about the Ollie? These trees.
No one's stopped me yet. Wonder if the gods are watching me. The pride of the gate. No one back home will ever believe this. Gate at the ready. Heading out. One day I'll catch a break. Where am I needed? Best foot forward.
Yes! Yes!
Still alive, so that's progress. Can't slow down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite.
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that. Fine. What's on your mind?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Sharp as ever.
The rat glares at you, but says nothing. The rat watches your movements, but does not speak. The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Still breathing, despite
Why
everything.
are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the rite, you'll be removed with the rest.
I don't want blood on my
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. I wish I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Korga. I hope to see both you and Halsin again soon.
A hero at heart.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least. Leave. You are not wanted here.
I've got a long road ahead. What path lies before me?
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Here we go.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague. Towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
Trample us.
a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I see you. Just give me a moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
You can toss that poison. We won't...
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Something over there.
Where am I needed?
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest. The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Can't afford to stay idle.
kill you! Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
The bird's eyes.
No one's stopped me yet.
Any word on Master Halsin? He and the adventurers were headed to the ruined... Master Halsin studied that drow for days, and he was sure something at the temple could help his research. I'm praying he was right.
If not over, then through. I should speak up.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again?
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence? We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what you want?
Claw and tooth, the mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanas, god of nature.
Let's get going. Very well.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Their confidence, if you insist.
Moon, sun, will remind me. No, that doesn't work. Damn it. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it! No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes! Yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. he'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this. It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
Defender of the people. Let's chew the fat.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
We can't. Our brains are melting.
Karina, drag me away. The big one is right. We should go before it's too late.
With my last strength, I will save us both. Away! Away!
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace.
The pride of the gate. Let's be quick.
Oh, the love I can't repay.
With pleasure.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
Where am I needed?
Would that we could speak freely, my earth-time friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
No time to rest. Singing.
It's beautiful.
Such a pretty song.
What a day.
All right. What now? Time to press ahead.
Such a pretty song. Such a pretty song.
within. Che execution!
Blood comes easy these days. Best be on my way.
I need healing! Now!
Can't afford to let up.
Outmaneuver them.
What happened?
Fall, damn you.
On the victor's path.
Ready or not?
Nothing important is ever easy.
Bleed for me.
Hilts and blades.
Are they gone?
No.
Yes. I mean, I don't know. That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
What's next?
Can't give up now.
Welcome, rest.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path. Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
That might be worth enough.
A hero at heart. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Sharp as ever. Never a dull moment. Breathe deep and move.
Yes, I see. And is that with 2 R's or 1?
I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
I do understand, dear.
Don't touch me.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
The pride of the gate. Let's move.
Not your
Don't waste a step.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after.
Those druids are going to get us killed. Nothing sacred about this lot.
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something. Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Moving in.
Trust no. Over there.
Best be on my way.
gate will never see us coming.
We need new pockets to pick.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
You never got caught.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many Marks would have done the same. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. Oh, until we leave now.
Sorry about... Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
Grow on trees. Be patient. You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself. I get to run the ring scan. I had a feeling you'd be back. I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else? Anything else? We're saving up. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Didn't need your permission. You've been a friend. Never see us coming.
You're blocking my light! Oh, I remember you. You're the one who made me return the ugly human's jewelry. You want something? Were you just here to stare at my forehead? Your approval means bunches to me, complete stranger. Now find yourself a maze and get lost. I'm busy.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it. Can you stop? It's not like you never got caught.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more. We're exposed now.
Sure, blood excites me.
Right.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word. Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Keep your steel sharp.
Die if I met a heroic and reeking of this place. Never get this.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin. I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Aren't you just? Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.